Hey kids, it's Mr. Hammond. I'm going to teach you how to place fractions and decimals on a number line. You actually have all the skills necessary to do this. You're just kind of like using those skills to put them on a number line. So here we go. These are my numbers I want to put on the number line. As you can see, it's been divided up into quarters. So like that would be 1/4, that would be 1/2, and that would be 3/4. So right here would be 2 1/2. So these are my numbers, and I've got to turn them all into fractions that can fit on here. So I'm going to take the first one, 18/4, which is an improper fraction. I'll do the work down below so you can see what I do. Now 4 goes into 18 4 times. So 4 goes into 18 4 times. That makes my whole number 4. And 4 times 4 is 16. 16 minus 18 would leave me with a remainder of 2. So I would have 2/4. Now I need to simplify at this point. So 4 2/4 could be simplified into 4 1/2. Now what I did there is I looked at this and said, okay, what number goes into 2 and into 4? And I can divide both the top and the bottom by 2. And that turns it into 4 1/2. So then I just go over here to 4 1/2. So that would be 4, 4 1/4, 4 1/2. That would be my first one. And I would put 18/4 because that's where it goes. Yep. Next one is going to be 4.75. So if I look over here at 4.75, I'm going to turn the decimal into a fraction. So I cover up the 4 and I look at 75 or 0.75, and that's 75 hundredths. So I'm going to put that over 100. So I've got now 4 and 75 over 100. And I go back to my simplification. What number can go into 75 and into 100? So looking at 75, I'm kind of thinking money, I'm thinking quarters. I know that this ends in 5, so I could use 5 because this ends in 5 and that's a 0. And 5 will go into any number that ends in 5 and a 0. But I've been around the block a little bit with math, and I know that 25 goes into 75 and 25 goes into 100. So that's what I'm going to use in this case. And anytime you have 25, 50, or 75, those three numbers can always be divided by 25, and that's a good trick to remember. So I'm going to divide the top and the bottom by 25. So the 4 stays the same. But this goes 75 divided by 25 is going to be 3. And 100 divided by 25 is going to be 4. And that's what I get. So now I got to go up from 4.75 or 4 75 hundredths. That's going to go up 4 3/4. Not a lot of room here. I'm kind of like doubling up. So I'm going to draw a line down in this case and put 4.75. Okay, so I've got that one done. I've got those two done. Now 3 1/4. That's going to be an easy one. I just go to 3 and go to the first hash, which would be 1/4, and I'm just going to draw a line up there and put 3 1/4. Yay, we like the easy ones. Now I've got 15 1/3, so 15 over 3 is going to be an improper fraction. I'm going to do the same thing I did before. I'm going to take 3 and find out how many times it fits into 15 or how many groups of 3 I can make out of 15. So 3 divided into 15 is like saying 3 times what equals 15, and that's 5. So this really easily reduces or simplifies into 5. So voila. I can just go ahead and draw a line up there and put 15 over 3. Last one is going to be 6.5. I'm going to do the same thing here that I kind of did over here. All right. It's a little different how it might look. I'm going to try to squeeze it over here in the corner if that's all right, guys. Sorry about that. So I put my 6. 6 stays the same. I cover up my 6 and see that it's 5/10. So I'm going to put 5 over 10 because it's 5/10. And then I'm going to reduce, and I can easily see that 5 divides into 5. 5 goes into 10. So I'm simplifying this. So I'm just going to make my little division mark and put 5 over 5. The 6 stays the same. And this gets turned into 1/2. Because 5 divided by 5 is 1, and 10 divided by 5 is 2. 6 1/2, so I just go back over here. Now, it's a little tough here because you got to look at the hash marks. I'm like, wait, where's 7? 7 would be off in the distance, but I can kind of count 6, 6 1/4, 6 1/2, 6 and 3/4. So that's where it's going right there. So I go up here, 6.5. And that's it. That's all there is to it. So really, you're just kind of turning improper fractions into mixed numbers. You're simplifying. You're turning decimals into fractions. And you're just trying to turn them into quarters, halves, and 3/4, right? So that you can fit them on this number line. All right. Hope that helps. Good luck.